Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 of our Halloween special, our Halloween project. So what we are going to do today is I'm going to tie in these threads here and then start off on the next colour. So yesterday we started with the green and then the purple, and I've got these ends to weave in, so that's what I'm going to do now. So while I do that, I'm just going to mention the project and the colours. So as I said yesterday, this green it's supposed to represent the mould or moss or whatever it is that's on Beetlejuice's face. And the purple, I can't remember exactly, but you know that scene in the Beetlejuice movie when that Lydia, is it Lydia? Yeah, Lydia and Beetlejuice are getting married. Is Beetlejuice's suit purple? Am I remembering right? I can't quite remember if it's purple or black. Can anyone else remember? Can anyone comment down below and let me know? Yeah, just let me know if it's purple or black, because I can't remember. I'm sure it's purple. I could be wrong though. You know, my brain lately. So I also want to include red as well in this project. For Lydia's wedding dress. And I'll show you the red in just a second. Just while I do this. I think that should be fine. Right, I'm just going to snip it off. Make sure you don't cut your work, because I've done that before and it's not good. Okay, so here I'm going to weave in these ends. I'm going to include as well, you know, the sand monster. He is white and black, isn't he? That's something else I'm also going to include. I'm just going to thread this right up here. I'm going to carry it on right up to this bit here, and then thread this in. I mean, you don't have to do it this way, but I like it. I prefer this way because I find it easier. And for anyone who hates to weave in the ends at the very end, this would be ideal for you. So I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. I don't know why I wake up at that time, especially when I don't need to get up. But I was wide awake and I was like, oh God, what do I do? And I was thinking about this project. It must be on my mind. I don't know why. It would keep us awake though. But yeah, just haven't been sleeping very well lately, actually, ever since I had COVID. I keep getting hot and cold flushes still, and I mean that could be perimenopause, you know, that's my age, isn't it? Which is normal. But yeah, what can you do? Right, so they're weaved in. I don't cut them off yet. I prefer to start and then with my next colour and then do it. So my next colour is the red. Where is it? Where are you? 2 minutes, I haven't got it. So yeah, located it. So this is the Ribston double knit from the Yorkshire Trading Company, and this will be Lydia's wedding dress colour, which I'm about to do now. So I'm going to find the centre pull, like live dangerously. Oh, do you know what it is? Why have I done that? Must be this end. Don't you just hate that? Yeah, this is definitely my worst nightmare coming true right now. Yeah, one moment when I sort this out. Right, where was I? Okay, to attach the yarn, just make a little knot twice. I like to find it a lot better that way. Okay, so that's how you attach your yarn. Then you go in with a chain of 3, 2, 3, and then from here you do a cluster of 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and then go around and keep going around until you come up to the end. I'll meet you back. Okay, so we are here, still with our red, just finishing up this row. Hope I'm in focus. If you can hear any noise, it's just the mother in the kitchen. I haven't got a ghost or anything like that. Okay, so then from here, just snip it off. Okay, so what I'll do next is obviously weave these tails in. Okay, and then I'm going to attach a black for the next colour, and then just do 1 row of black and then another row of red. All right, so do all that, weave in your tails, and I'll meet you back up. Okay, so I am up to the next red one, the next red row, coming up towards the end. Be a little guy at the end there. Right, so I'm going to snip this one off. Oops. Make sure it's tight. Pull it tight. There we go. All right. Now from here, I'm just going to weave in these ends. And then I think I'll do another row of black before we start on the next colour. But I'll just do these again. I don't know if you can see. I can't see very well with this setup. I've got my phone on a tripod right in front of my face, so it's difficult, put it that way. But hopefully if I can get a different like camera or whatever eventually, then so be it. I do have is it a Canon, but oh, I don't know how to work it very well. I don't know how to get the videos off from that camera onto YouTube, so I just use my phone at the minute, and to be honest, it's fine. It's fine, isn't it? Okay, so there's your tails woven in. I'm going to locate this black one here. This is the one that I wove in earlier, so I'm just going to snip it. And again with this one. don't know what happened here, but yeah, I might not repurchase this wool. Okay, so that's that done. Remember, I'm not going to cut these ones just yet. I like to wait until I've got the other one, the other colour on first. The only thing with this method though I need to mention, when you're weaving your ends, if you need to frog your work, it does make it rather difficult. So if you're a frogger, then don't weave in the ends as you go. However, if you're like me, you like to live dangerously and you really don't give a crap basically, then yeah, do it that way. Okay, so I'm going to do another row of black and then I'll meet you back up here. Right, we're on to the last stretch of this round with the black yarn. So I'm just going to finish it up now. I just thought I'd touch base with you actually. I wanted to talk about favourite Halloween films that anyone likes. So my favourite Halloween film, it's got to either be Beetlejuice, Casper, or Hocus Pocus. They're like my ultimate favourites. I absolutely adore Casper. And, you know, I'm a woman in her 40s and I still remember being like young and going to see that at the cinema. And I even have the Casper ringtone on my phone. Beetlejuice, I absolutely love the film Beetlejuice. Winona Ryder is just absolutely fantastic. And she was a new actress, you know, she wasn't very well known when she made that film. I don't know if it wasn't her first film, was it? I'll have to have a look at that. Yeah, Michael Keaton is just amazing as Beetlejuice. Very inappropriate, isn't he? But yeah, he's funny. Another film I quite like to watch on Halloween, but I haven't seen in absolutely years, is The Crow. I remember seeing that when I was a teenager, and it's so sad what happened to Brandon Lee. But yeah, that's another good Halloween film to watch, or a good film to watch at Halloween. Horror films, I absolutely love horror films. So obviously Halloween, Michael Myers, Friday the 13th. I watched a film quite a few years ago now called You're Next, and that was a really good one. I love the concept of that. I like it when, you know, like the killer like gets their comeuppance or is totally blindsided at the fact that the person that they're trying to kill actually fights back. I absolutely adore that. And it's even better if it's a female, you know, because, you know, us women, we kick ass, don't we? And it was a film, it wasn't cheesy either. You know how you can get cheesy films where like the heroine is like far too like tough, and it's, yeah, be tough but make it be a bit more realistic, you know. Another film that I saw, I've only seen it once and I would like to see it again, but I can't remember the name. Is it, what's that one, man? Basically what it is there's a deaf woman. Is it called Hush? There's a deaf woman and she's living in a house in the middle of nowhere, and a friend gets murdered, and the murderer comes to her house, sees that she's deaf and thinks that she's easy prey. and she fights back basically, and I'll not ruin it for you if anyone hasn't watched it, but that, I think it's called Hush. I could be wrong. But yeah, that's another one. So right, we are up to the end of our black row. Just going to snip that off and tie it like so. I'm going to do this off camera now. I'm going to weave in the ends, and I'll meet you back here with when I'm ready to do the next colour. Okay, so my next colour is going to be the white. Now for this section, we're going to start doing the sand snake. So it'll be a row of white and then a row of black, row of white, row of black, row of white, row of black, up until I am satisfied with the size of it. So what I'll do is I'll just start doing the white now. So I'll chain 3 after I've touched that, of course. Then a cluster of 3 double crochets, and then keep going around until I'm at the very start again, or the very end when I'm here, and then I'm going to do a row of black. So I'll do all that off camera, and I will meet you back up when I'm finished, because you don't want to see us do that, okay? It's too tedious. I'll be on forever. All right, so I will meet you back up in just a bit. So this is how far I've got now. So what I did was I carried on with the white and black, and then I did 2 rounds of the black on the edging, and I'm leaving that like that for now. So if I open it up, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. No, it's not gonna, unless yeah, okay, so it's looking like that, and I'll see if I can fold it with one hand. Nope, other way, Shelley. I'm gonna have to put you down 2 minutes. Right, okay. So then here, it's looking a lot more L-shaped, like so. So I'm leaving that one there like that, and ooh. Can you tell I'm not professional? Okay, so then here is the other hexagon that I was working on. I need to weave in these ends here. But what I was going to do for this one, so this will be the other side of the cardigan. There's that little L shape again, like so. I'm going to use these 2 for the next section. All right, but I'm going to leave it here today because this video is getting a little bit longer, so I'll do that in the next video. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Bye.